Okay, we're moving right along. And I wanted to show you, I got this little crazy corner here, right? Got an inside, an outside, and an outside. I'm not going to worry about this outside. Yeah, don't worry about that. That'll be fine. I'm not worried about this outside because I don't have go board. This is the shower outside. This is the tub outside. This is the shower outside. So I already made a cut, and that's when I decided to show you what I'm going to do because I'm going to get a little fancy schmancy. But I'm not going to get too crazy, but I kind of wanted to show you my methodology along here. So we got a nice inside corner, right, that we're going to put on this inside corner, like so, right? I made this cut right here to conform to the outside corner. Now remember, I'm going to put an outside corner here, but I'm not going to do that just right this second. I want to get this done. So now what I have to do is I have to relieve, remember that word, the relief cut, we have to relieve this one down here. So I'm going to just, let's just do this, just to show you. I'm gonna put a pencil mark up from the corner, right? Normally I would just eyeball that, but I went for purposes of showing you. Now I want to decide if I'm going to lay it straight back or if I can also angle it this way, but I think what I'll do is I'll just cut it and lay it down straight. So let's just do this. All right, I'm using my good scissors. So let's just cut. I'm trying to do everything in front of the camera for you. All right, so we don't want to overcut it. All right, that's not the best cut in the world, but that'll work. Okay, so we want to see if it's going to lay down properly. Yes, it wasn't the best cut, right? Yeah, so that's all right. You make mistakes, so I want to bring it back to this corner. All right, see what I'm doing here? I'm trying to show you, and I'm trying to. Okay, that's better. So I know I'm in the weeds a little bit, but I'm just trying to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so we want to make sure all this stuff is back. Right, for right this second. Okay, that's gonna be all right. We can always fix that later. Okay, so let's put some goo on there. Let me put some thin set down. I'll come back. All right, I figured I'd bring you back. Now I'm loading this corner up with a bunch of thin set because this is a direct connection, let's call it, to the shower. So there's gonna be the potential, a high potential for pooling water and this and that, so I want to get this crevice real good. I'm not going to get it here yet because I'm focusing on the inside corner that I showed you, right? So I'm laying it on heavy, thick and heavy, gooping it on. It's a good word, goop it on. All right. Now see, that's pretty good. So now let's kind of take our cut here, right, put it in the corner like so. Okay, get it down. Okay, I can bring that out a little bit more. Let's get some more goop there. More goop. It's a good word, isn't it? Goop. Yeah. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, let's get this. A little bit more goop. This is not arts and crafts. This is, as long as you're putting the, thin set in a good thick layer underneath your curdy, you'll be all right. So yeah, we got good goop there, but I'm gonna just load up this corner like so. See that? Just kind of fold that around. Bring this. Yeah, this good goop back there. And I can see I don't have any goop here. See, there's no goop right here. Let me adjust you a little bit. My tripod is, its days are numbered. So let's just do here. All right, see what I did there? So, all right. I'm gonna get my other trowel. It's more of a putty knife than a trowel, but I'm calling it a trowel. Clean it up real good. Well, not real good, but just enough. Okay, so now I'm going to trowel. I'll try to do this so you get a good shot. Right, I'm going to trowel the corners and the edges. The corners and the edges. Right, corner and the bottom edge. Now I'm just going to put a little pressure and bring the putty knife up, but I don't want to ruin this corner down, this edge down here, right? So now I'm going to fold this over, just temporary. Well, not temporary, but I'm not going to do my finish yet. I want to keep going around here. I'm just kind of, see what I'm doing? I'm just kind of getting it used to where it wants to go, right? Okay. All right, now before I finish it up, I think I might grab an outside corner, which is, let me put you on pause, I'll grab an outside. Okay, so here's my outside corner, right? And I probably could have done my, probably could have done my figuring and my cutting, my relief cuts. Let me get this straight, hold on, let me kind of unfold it, I'll be back. All right, let me show you a little trick I'm going to do here. Since I have a lot of curdy right here, right, I don't necessarily need all this overlapping, so I want to get an idea of how far over it goes. See how far over it wants to go? All the way over here. And my seam, my corner is right here. And I already have a nice corner here with the inside corner, so I think what I might do is, let me get you set up again. I know. So I think what I might do is take use my pencil. Oops, and I know you can't see. Wait, I'm trying to do this. Let me pull you out. Hold on. Okay, I think we're pulled out. I'm gonna make a line. I know you can't see that, but this is going to be my cut line right here. All right, that's my cut line. See, my pencil line. Now I'm going to take that line all the way down. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold this over and just cut it. I'll cut it off camera, but that's my pencil line right there. Okay, so hold on. All right, so I got my excess cut. Now I'm long here. But I'm going to leave it long because I'm going to be putting gold board on the other side. So I'm going to leave this long and unglued, right? So now I'm going to glue the outside corner up. And we're going to kind of do two birds with one stone. So let me do that. Let me get some goo on here. Goo. That sounds like a good science fiction movie. Get some goo on there. Hold on. All right, I figured I'd take you with me real quick here. Remember how I said I'm going to load up the bottom, and I'm loading it up. Look at that. That's like, you know, if you ever made a cake and you putting the icing on. Yeah. Oh yeah. This is the icing on the cake right here. Yeah. We're having fun. All right. Now I'm going to bring this all the way out. Remember, I can squeegee this off, and I will be. But this is an important corner right here, so I don't want to skimp. And I don't think I'm skimping when I cut some of that the curdy band off, right? I don't think I was skimping. Okay. See how I'm kind of gooping it on there? It's not looking pretty, but we don't care about pretty. We don't care about pretty at the moment. No, we do not. All right, that's a lot. That's excess, and I did that, you know, because I'm having fun and what the hey, right? So, all right. Now let's get the outside corner in position, like so. These things have a real good memory. It's almost like rubber, you know, when you buy these preformed corners. All right, let's just put that like so. All right. Get the, you see that? Yeah, you see that. Okay. Yeah, see all that goop? I'll go ahead and, if it oozes down, that's fine, but I'm definitely not going to do over here, back here. So, okay. So now it's just a matter of taking my putty knife, which I'm calling also a trowel, all right, and setting my corners and my edges. Yeah, I got it. I just pulled it from my wet bucket, and it's too wet, so I'm just ripping it off. Okay, here we go. Yeah, see, just kind of, I'm gonna just pull the thin set out here. See that? Now I'm just going to kind of ease it up this corner here. See, it's getting ready to flow. Now I'm just going to, now remember, I'm doing the inside and the outside corner at the same time, so I don't want to squeegee out all the thin set. All right, not all of it. Okay, let me do some more work, and I'll bring you back when it's all done. How's that sound? Hold on. Okay, it's starting to take shape. You gotta remember to keep. You want your corners true, right? So keep checking your corners, making sure they're still tight. All right. See how that wants to move? So I'm pushing it back because it wants to move. So I am actually. I'm not doing a squeegee. I'm kind of doing a. What do you want to call it? Like a. See how I'm pushing my blade up? Yeah, here we go. Okay. I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to pull back this way, because the natural tendency for these corners are to, yeah, see all that I pulled out of there? See that? There's a lot more in there that I'm going to pull out before I call it good, because I can kind of tell. There we go. That's looking a lot. Look at all that. See what I pulled out of there? And that's all right. I gooped it up. Remember, gooped it. Okay, I'm going to come back up here. See what I'm doing? See all the goop getting ready to come out of there? Look at that. Oh boy, that's like the movie The Blob, right? Remember The Blob with Steve McQueen? I love my sci-fi, right? So, Steve McQueen, 1959, I believe it was. It was a color movie. They did it in color, not black and white. And it was one of his first, I don't know if it made him a star. I don't think, I'm trying to think, it might have been The Great Escape that actually made him a star. But anyway, The Blob, the original Blob, I think there's been a couple of remakes, but the original Blob, 1959. Check it out. All right, this is looking really good. This is looking real good here. Now, I'm not looking for prettiness, I'm looking for practicalness. And I want to make sure I got everything set in my corners, which I do. I'm working it. Okay, I'm getting close to where I don't want to mess with it, all right? Because I like it. And if I were to do one more whoop-de-doo or something, it might not. It might be, I might get like an what did I do that for? Like I'm getting close to that point right now, where where I start saying, yeah, see, I'm getting towards the point right now. So we'll make sure our corners are in, make sure this is set, this is all set, this is all set. Okay, we're leaving it. We're good. All right, I know this was super long. Again, I just kind of wanted to show you my methodology. Now, don't forget, this is the first time I'm using this stuff. So, but I'm bringing in all the experience I have with setting tile and this and that. So, the important thing is, and I've mentioned this before, you want to know what your end result wants to be. And my end result is just how you see here, right? My corners are tucked. Right, my outside corners, I'm going to call this the crotch of the wall and the floor. That's tucked. This is tucked, tucked, tucked. I have a good flat, pretty flat surface on the Ditra. I know there's thin set there, but there's not a really super thick layer, so that's good. That's going to give me a real strong bond. And so now I'm going to move, I'm going to keep going because I made a lot of thin set. Look at all that thin set. So I'm definitely going to keep going down here. And I was thinking I might even do the shower floor with the D-chunk. And that's going to be another video because I want to show you a couple things there. So, all right, I'll leave you with this. Sorry about it being so long. But I think that's an important corner. I mean, this is a very important corner. So is that one. I mean, it's the shower. This is the shower wall right here, right? So this was super important. All right, thanks for watching. Hope everybody's having a good day. There's gonna be a lot more to come.